Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. This cute little treat package, when you pull on that ribbon, reveals a little chocolate bar. And I have specifically bought animal bars to go with using this fabulous Zany Zoo stamp set and dies and the Zoo Crew designer series paper. So on one side of the designer series paper you've got lots of cute animals. She says grabbing a pack, a piece just so you can see. Lots of different designs though, and on the other side we've got black and white designs. So I've used the black and white as the background, black for my little holder. This just slips in there and is hidden away again, but it's such a cute little design. So this we have used in our face-to-face classes featuring the Zoo Crew suite, and I'm just going to show you how to make it. So the lovely ladies that came along to the classes got this instruction folder. They obviously got instruction sheet in their folders. They got the ribbon, a piece of basic black card that measures 5.5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. I'll have a link in the video description to my blog post, and I will put a PDF of this instruction in that blog post as well, so you can get all the measurements from that. But this is 5.5 by 3 3/4, scored on the long side at 2 1/8, 2.5, 4 5/8 and 5 inches there. Okay, now I've already burnished this piece during my demonstrations. Then they've also got 2 pieces of designer series paper for the front and back. They measure 1 7/8 by 3 1/2, and then I gave them some white card just to stamp their little creature, and also another bit to do a sentiment on that. So let's just assemble first, and then we can do the bits for decoration. So as I say, I've already burnished this, but let's go ahead and do it again. Nice and easy little treat holders, but such fun. And I just took a tiny little wedge off that 1/2 inch panel at the end there, just to take away a little bit of the bulk at the corner. Our multi-purpose liquid glue, which is my favourite adhesive. Fold that over and then fold that down, and you should get a lovely neat join. I like to fold it the other way around as well, just to make sure. Okay, so we have our little holder. How easy is that? Now, I let them use my crocodile because I'm good like that. Now you need to keep this straight. Don't bend it flat like that, okay? And then pinch it, and then punch a hole. Now I used the larger circle, and I set my guide there so that they could use it, but do it at least 1/4 inch in and middle-ish, like so. And then you've got a whole front and back that line up perfectly. If they don't line up perfectly, it's not the end of the world, because you're going to cover up the hole anyway. So I've got a piece of ribbon. I cut them way more than they needed to. have, just to make life easier. And I must have been feeling generous. And I went with this ribbon because it's part of the Zoo Crew suite. It comes in a pack with two. We've got Petal Pink and the Lemon Lime Twist. Obviously I've used Lemon Lime Twist because it's quite close to that, and I've coloured the balloons with blue because of the blue on that as well. So just put your ribbon through, try and get your ends kind of equal, hold on to them and just let that chocolate bar slide down. Pull it up just a little bit so that it's not hanging out of the bottom there, and then tie a knot on this, and this is why I gave them more than they needed. Tie the knot and try and slide your knot down as close to the top as you can get it. Again, so that your chocolate bar doesn't hang out the bottom. Okay, so just tighten that up like so. Awesome. And then you can trim off some of your excess. Better using your ribbon scissors, Heather. Let's make that a little bit shorter now. There we go. So there's plenty to pull on to reveal that there. Okay, now when you're adding your designer series paper, so I've got the window open because it's so hot here, so apologies if you can hear my neighbour just starting up their car. I want to put that on, but I want to make sure that I am not putting glue anywhere near that ribbon there, because that needs to move. I don't want to glue that ribbon down. Okay, so I will put glue on 3 edges, and then I'm going to put a little bit of glue there. All right. Okay, neighbour's car's gone now. And then just put that on straightish. Okay, and then do exactly the same on the back piece. So line of glue, line of glue, line of glue, no line at the top. Put a bit there, like so. And pop that on. Easy. These wibbly lines do make my eyes go a bit funny. I'm going, is that straight? Is it not? It's not really, but never mind. I'm sure anybody that's getting this bar of chocolate won't care whether the paper was on straight or not. Right, I have already mounted that lovely raccoon. Gonna ink him up with Memento. There we are. Got plenty of ink on that, and then just pop him down on there. There's a few choices of animals that we could put on there. I just think with the balloons, this guy is so sweet, and it gives you a little bit extra opportunity to add a splash of colour. Give that a second to dry. I gave them another piece of card to do their sentiment. They're too wonderful, and I'm just going to do that down in the corner there, like that, so that I can simply cut round it. Again, we don't have to be perfect. You're too wonderful. That's going to go on there. if I remember which was the front and the back. Doesn't really matter. That's the back there, the seam. Let's just pop that on. There we go. Right, ready to colour this guy. On with the spectacles. Get rid of some of that stuff. Okay, so I used a light smoky slate for my guy and dark as well. So for his little mask, I've gone with a dark and just coloured in there. There we go. All right, and I'm going to do the stripes dark this time. Right, and then come in with the light and I'm not particularly bothered about blending those because they are stripes on his tail. Okay. And then I'm just going to colour in the rest of him with the light as well. Just coloured in his nose as well. You could add some shading with your light and dark. You don't really need to, because he's super cute no matter what you do. Okay. Add a little bit just down this edge here. Under there, and blend that out a bit. Okay. There we go. He'll do. He will do. Let's just colour in his balloons and just do light. I think on my original I had used Parakeet Party because I didn't have these. I was waiting them in my last order. And Tahitian Tide. These ones, not going to bother with the dark on that. I am going to, however, add in some Wink of Stella. Who doesn't want a bit of sparkle? Now this shouldn't pick up any colour from the blends but just give it a little wipe, make sure. Because Stampin' Blends are alcohol based, they dry super quickly. Oh, and I forgot, I coloured in these little eyes too. There you go, blue eye boy. Right. There is a die to coordinate with this that I've buried on my desk. There we go. So I will simply die cut that. Line that up. Pop on a bit of washi tape. And let me get my mini. The mini Stampin' Cut is Stampin' Cut, cut and emboss even, is perfect for taking when you're travelling to classes, as we do. Right, dimensionals on the back. Going to use some little ones on the balloons, preferably in the centre of the balloons, not right at the edge. A little one on its tail, and then I can use a couple of decent sized ones just on the middle. I know I've probably got way more than anybody else would use, but these will be given to kids, so probably won't be treated quite so gently. So I'll try and make it as robust as I can. There we are. Cute. Try and not obscure the sentiment though. There we are. And we simply added some pearl diamantes. Rhinestones even, that's the word, Heather. Rhinestones. Spare pack ready. Go through so many of those, and I will use the darker blend to add a little bit of colour to these. One, two, and three. There we go. Super cute little chocolate treat slider. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. If you leave me a comment, I'd love that too. If you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to click on the subscribe button and click the bell to get notification of the next time I upload a tutorial. Until then, please do take care. Bye.